Good morning. Hey, how are you? I'm Haley. Welcome to my channel. Obviously, I just got out of the shower and I'm waiting for the movie night book club to start, but it's supposed to start in a minute and nobody's in there yet, so I'm a little confused. My eye won't stop twitching today. I think I'm stressed out, but before we begin, I just wanted to say hello. Start this vlog off. I'm gonna let my hair air dry while we watch this movie. If I haven't talked to you about the movie night book club yet, it's basically where you read the book and then you watch the movie at the end of the month or the beginning of the month, as we're watching the movie on the 3rd. But the movie night book club is hosted by the Roomies Digest here over on YouTube. I will leave a link in the description box if anybody wants to check out the Discord over there. That's where we watch the movie live with everybody and we get to chat about it. We read No Exit, and now we're going to be watching No Exit. I already saw the movie a couple days ago and it wasn't as good as the book, but I'm just curious to see what everybody else thinks about it. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to catch you up because I finished Gallant yesterday by V.E. Schwab, and then I also read this like Margaret Atwood short story, and now I'm almost 30% into Reputation. I read so much yesterday on Rise live stream. We were in live stream for like 11 or 12 hours yesterday. It was crazy, but we had a lot of fun. So I'm going to catch up with you in a little bit once we start watching this movie. Okay, so we just finished watching the movie and it was definitely better the second time around. I'm just making some coffee right now. You guys are sitting in my cabinet and it's very bright behind me, so it might get real dark, but we just finished watching the movie and there was a lot of changes that I didn't notice the first time I watched the movie, but it wasn't bad. Like, I really enjoyed it definitely more this time, and I wish they had left some parts of the book in, but it's more just kind of inspired by the book. If you have read the book, you may not like the movie, but if you haven't read the book, I think you will like the movie. I wouldn't watch it if you're really squeamish because there is quite a bit of blood towards the end, but I'm just going to drink my coffee that I just made because now I'm really tired after watching the movie, and I am going to wait for my hair to dry a little bit while I read and then get ready for the day. It's been like 3 minutes since I last updated you guys about the movie. It is 12:04 and I was going to fill you guys in on Gallant by V.E. Schwab, but apparently Goodreads is down, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to come back up so I can fill you in, because I have such a hard time remembering books when I read them so quickly. Like, I read that book in under 5 hours. I mean, it was a good book, but it's just hard for me to remember when I'm reading so many books at the same time. I get things mixed up. ready for the day, and I just want to talk to you guys about Gallant before I forget to do that. I finished that book last night on Ryan's live stream, and basically it's about a girl named Olivia Pryor who doesn't speak, and she's in this school called Maryland's, and basically she's an orphan there, and it's almost like a boarding school for girls. She doesn't know what happened to her mother, and she doesn't know who her father is, but one day she gets this letter from her uncle telling her to come home to Gallant Estate, and when she gets there she discovers that her uncle has been dead for over a year, and the people who live there are still part of her family, but they're a little less welcoming to her. She sees these ghouls, which are basically ghosts, and she sees like pieces and parts of them. I was really confused in the beginning of this book, but she has this journal that belonged to her mother, and she's trying to decipher the cryptic messages that are in there that don't make much sense, but you eventually find out why and what they mean. So basically she's trying to figure out the curse that's on her family and why there's this other Gallant and who her father is and what happened to her mom and all this stuff. And it really reminded me a lot of Coraline and The Haunting of Hill House. I got a lot of Haunting of Hill House vibes as well. I really loved like the gloomy atmosphere of this book. I finished it in like 5 hours, and I read the whole thing on during Rye's live stream. Oh, the live stream is back up. But I read it in like 5 hours, and it was really good. I mean, I gave it 4 stars, so I didn't have the physical copy to like see the artwork. I was listening to the audiobook through my library. So if you really liked Coraline or like Haunting of Hill House vibes, I would definitely suggest picking that book up. It was really fun. I liked it a lot. The next book I read on the live stream, well, it's not really a book, it's a short story. It's only 32 pages long, and it's called My Evil Mother by Margaret Atwood. And I'm pretty sure the only reason this was published is because it has Margaret Atwood's name on it. It was so short, like there was no story to it. It was basically about a mother who is trying to control her daughter by saying crazy witchy things, and then her daughter grows up and does it to her daughter. So I didn't really understand this book. I'm not a mother, so I can't really tell you much about that, but it was just not good. I would definitely skip this one. I mean, it's only 32 pages if you do want to try it out, but I was not about it. I also read along as I listened to the audiobook. I got it for free through Amazon Prime, so if you have Prime, I'm not sure if it's still free, but that's how I got it. And I gave this 1 star. 1 star. That's all I have to say about it. So, yeah. But now I am reading Reputation. Well, I mean, I'm still reading Reputation. I was reading it a couple days ago too, but it's still about the same. She's still living with her aunt and uncle. She's bored there, and she's hanging out with that girl Frances still. Frances likes a guy, so, but there was a scene that makes you question if it's gonna be sapphic. I'm still so confused, but I like it so far. I mean, it's okay. I'm 27% in, I think, and I just finished Bridgerton, so like it really has those vibes. But I just read the synopsis on Goodreads, and at the end it says the price of entry to high society might be higher than Georgiana is willing to pay. So I guess it's about her trying to become more high society because her family isn't very wealthy at all. They live in this tiny house, and her parents basically abandoned her. And the other live stream is back now too, so I'm gonna go into those live streams, and that's pretty much it. Those are the 3. Well, I read those 2, and then I'm still finishing Reputation. I'm just trying to finish it hopefully in this live stream because it comes out on the 5th, and I need to leave a review for that. So if you want to check out my reviews, my Goodreads link is always linked down below in the description, as well as any other social medias that I have. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Have I read a single thing since those live sprints? Absolutely not. But I did watch some people's videos, and I also did make some nachos. Nice and cheesy. So that's what I did during the live sprint. I haven't read a single page, but I don't know why I don't want to pick up the book, because I am enjoying it. it's just taking me forever to get through. Like Wild and Wicked Things, I also really enjoyed, but it took me forever to get through that book. I don't know why. It's not a very long book, and I was enjoying it, genuinely. I ended up giving it 4 stars, but I don't know why I'm having a hard time reading this. I think it's because I really just want to be reading fantasy right now, and I'm not doing that, but I have to read this book by the 5th. I have to. So the next live sprints, I'm going to read the freaking book. Okay? Good.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So I'm 28% in. I haven't gotten very far, but there's this guy that she met at this party, and now they're at this church, and he literally flinched at her. Flinched.
I've changed for the better this time.
So I just wanted to check in with you guys because I am now 35% into Reputation by Lex Croucher, and I am so not bored, but it's just going so slow, and I'm really trying to force myself to read this book, and I don't think I'm gonna have it read in time for the release, but maybe I'll read it after that. I think I'm gonna put it down for now and focus on reading something else because I'm just kind of getting annoyed with it's just literally them partying and drinking and doing recreational activities. I'm not sure if I can actually say on here, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm enjoying it for the most part. Right now it's feeling like a 3-star, and I just don't have the time right now to read a 3-star, so I think I'm just going to focus on the next book and read something else. I am in Cars Sprints right now. The other sprints just finished, so we're just reading. We still have 3 minutes left to read, but I'm gonna find something else to pick up that I have on my TBR for this month, and yeah, that's how it's going. So I'm gonna put that down. Not Rye over here saying, can't look at these the same anymore. Oh my god, I'm dead. If anyone's wondering, this is Dragon's Bride. Hold on, let me make it bigger actually. And apparently this is a romance book with this dragon thing that has 2 eggplants and a tail. So there's that. They all read it together on live the other day. So I took some allergy medicine. Now I'm so tired. It's only 5:13 p.m. But I just started Foundation by Isaac Asimov, and it is very, very heavy sci-fi. So far it's about this guy called Gal, Gal, G-A-A-L. He arrived on this planet Tantor and meets up with this guy and then is immediately arrested. I'm on chapter 5, and between every chapter it's basically an encyclopedia page about some definition of something, and then it talks about it in the next chapter. It's interesting so far. You don't know what's going on really at the moment, but there's this guy who can predict destruction apparently. And that's pretty much all I know, but I'm 8% into the book, and I've really only been reading it for like 15 minutes, so it's a really short book. It's only 245 pages, at least the Kindle version is. It's also a show on Apple TV apparently, but I don't have Apple TV, so I'll probably never watch it. But that's what I'm reading at the moment. The sprints with Kara are over in 1 minute, and then we're gonna do one more sprint, and I think somebody from the late night crew is gonna do a sprint, but I could be wrong about that. I know Cassidy has one at 11 a.m. tomorrow, but I'll be at work, so maybe I can join that one after. But yeah, that's where I'm at. This is what I'm gonna read. Maybe I'll update you guys in a little bit. If not, I will talk to you tomorrow after work. We'll see. Hello. It is actually Monday today, and it is 7:34 p.m. already. I just hopped onto my computer and Cassidy is doing a live stream, so I'm probably going to pick up Reputation and try and make some progress through it. So we'll see how far I get. And yeah, I'm just filling my journal in now. And catching up for the day. So I am now 50% into Reputation, and it seems to have picked up at about 44%, and I'm liking it a little bit more now. It's getting easier to read. It kind of has more of a flow now. Things are happening. There's still a lot of partying, but it's not so bad. There's a little bit more drama. Potato's over there, super tired today. But I'm going to try and read till about 65% tonight. I'm gonna go wash my face. I just itched myself. That's why it's red right there. But I'm gonna go wash my face and lay down in bed because I have to be up at 4:30 tomorrow for work. So I'm so tired. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello, I just got out of work. It is 3:20 and I literally just got home and sat down and started to film. I don't even remember when the last time I vlogged was. I don't believe I vlogged yesterday because I worked so late yesterday. It's Thursday, right? Or is it Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. Okay, so I may have vlogged yesterday. I doubt it though. But I did not finish Reputation on time, and that's okay. I will finish it probably this weekend. I still need to finish Foundation as well. I don't even remember when I last left off on an update for that, but I'm in book 2 right now. I didn't know that it was more than one book in the book. It's such a short book, I can't believe there's more than one book in there, but I'm on part 2 and it's like 50 years later, and the doctor that was in charge of the first movement thing, he died. And I know that it takes place over 550 years, and it came out, it was like first published in 1951 or something. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, it was first published in 1951, and you would never be able to tell. I mean, it seems like a book that was written max 10 years ago, at least so far. I'm only 29% in, I think, but it's so short. I can't believe it's so good for what it is. And the first book was like, what, 50 pages? The book 2, part 2, I guess I'll call it. There's this thing going on with, there's a king now, and then the emperor, and they're trying to figure out who owns this world that they moved to, Terminus. And now it's 50 years later, and there is a capsule that's going to be opened that belonged to the doctor who, like, could predict destruction. And now they're trying to see what's in there because they think that he must have left them a note to some destruction that's supposed to be happening now, soon, at least, because the king and the emperor are fighting over that world. So I'm assuming it has something to do with that, if it is like a prediction, or maybe it's something to do with the encyclopedia that they're writing, that's supposed to like help save the world. I don't even know if I mentioned that. I may have. It's been so long since I vlogged, I don't know what I put on there. Also, my hair is looking crazy. I need to wash it tonight. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Just been working, and I didn't read a single thing yesterday because I was so tired. I had such a bad headache. So I didn't vlog. I definitely didn't vlog yesterday. But yeah, I'm going to read some pages and then I will fill you guys in. I'm probably going to read Foundation because Reputation is just, it has gotten much better. Now that I'm like 56% through, but I just can't stand when it takes so long to get interesting. Like if I'm not hooked in the book by 30%, I'm about to just start DNFing things because that's a lot. And it's okay, it's only 336 pages, but it feels like I read 300 pages and I was only 30% in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if it takes that long to get into something, I just don't want to read it. That means I'm not enjoying it. But I mean, I am enjoying it now that I'm like 56% in, but it just takes too long. So I'm gonna read Foundation, and yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. Hello, how's it going? Okay, Sorry, I just ate a bunch of chips now. I feel like they're in my teeth. But I just got out of work, and I did listen to more of Reputation this morning while I was getting ready for work, because I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and I got a decent way through. It feels like a bunch of novellas that are leading up to some big story, but I don't know if it is a big story because I haven't read the rest of the series yet, and I haven't heard anybody talking about it, and it's from 1951, so I would imagine more people have talked about it at some point. I'm sure there's videos I could look up online, but I feel like this vlog is just the last 3 days of me not reading anything. But I have read a little bit, but I just feel like I haven't really been reading anything. I've been falling asleep on the couch until about 6 every day, but I am doing some... There's a bunch of live sprints this weekend. I was gonna join them, but sometimes the talking portion gets so long that you don't actually read anything. I'm not sure if I'm going to join the chat or just pop in, say hi, and leave and try and read all day, because I do have 2 books that I'm halfway through, which is Reputation and what was I just talking about? Foundation. And then I need to finish Crown of Gilded Bones for my 500-page plus prompt for Orilium. And I got more prompt. It was like one that everybody could grab. I grabbed one of those, and I don't remember what it was now, but it's also already the 7th, and I've only finished 1 book, which was Gallant. Oh no, I finished 2 books. Well, not really. I finished 1 and a short story that I didn't even need to read for this month. I need to finish some of the books that I've started, and I have a bunch of book club books I need to read and make some progress in this reading challenge. I feel like I haven't read anything since I went back to work. But yeah, it is 3:42 p.m. on Thursday, the 7th, but I'm gonna try and read the rest of the rest of Foundation today. So then I'm going to read probably Reputation after work all night tomorrow night. It might take me till Saturday because I'm really struggling to get through it, and I'm not sure if it's the writing or if it's me. I'm not hating the book, like I really am enjoying it. It's just that it's so much partying and so much, and I'm not that person, but I need to get through that. So I'm going to finish that by Saturday night, and then I need to start either Aurora Rising or The Bridge Kingdom, because and Camp Slaughter, because those are my book club reads. And then I have to start Kaiki. It's an arc that comes out on the 26th. I'll put a picture up right here real quick so you can see what I'm talking about, because I'm probably butchering that name, but it's a mythology book. So yeah, I just got home. I'm gonna go take Potato out and try and get some reading done before John gets home in about an hour. Hello, it is finally Friday. I don't remember where I last updated. I believe it was yesterday before I read the rest of Foundation. Hello, very bright in here. I finished Foundation. I gave it 3 stars, I believe. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. It still followed that whole like novella-ish storyline, like 6 novellas in that one book. The book was only 295 pages, so like you can only imagine that not too much got mentioned. But it followed 550 years. No, it didn't follow 550 years. The whole series must, because I think it was probably close to 300 years, at least I think so. Like it would tell you, like, not out loud, but it would be like, oh, 50 years since the last time this happened, or 30 years since that happened, 70 years since that happened. So like, I believe it was like, it may have been 550 years, and I just stopped paying attention after that because it wasn't the best book. I may pick up the series. I was interested in what I was reading. It was just like, I hope that they're not all like that, because if they are, then I probably won't finish the series. But it wasn't terrible. It was just a little too much hopping around in time, and it's hard to enjoy it when you're only getting so many details, you know. I kind of wish it was that first book was just like the whole book, and then the next book was the next part, you know, and so forth. But yeah, I literally just got home. I'm making some coffee, and I am going to take potato, O-U-T, and then I'm going to probably read one of the books I have to read for book club, because I'd like to get to those. I know I have a Forgery of Roses, which is due in like 3 days back to the library, so maybe I'll pick that up instead. Actually, that's literally not even on my TBR. I don't know why I want to read all these books I don't have on my TBR. I'm basically just reading things and then trying to fit them into the Realmathon at this point, because that's how that's been going. I have not read a single book that was supposed to be on my TBR, have I? Oh, I read Gallant because Rise said that she got extra points for being whimsical, so that's why I read that. So that technically kind of was part of my TBR. Also, I have no idea how long this video might be. And I don't want to cut out any of the updates, so I'm gonna probably end this today. Maybe, depending on how I feel tomorrow. I'm gonna have to edit it tomorrow, so we'll see. But I finished... Oh, I also gave Reputation 3 stars. I forgot to mention that. I gave Reputation 3 stars. It was okay. It wasn't boring by any means. It was just, it took too long to get to any particular place, you know? And then it was just kind of like a party book, all in all, based off the Regency era times, you know? So I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't the worst book. It wasn't the best book. I gave Gallant 4 stars. I'm sure I said that either in this vlog or last vlog. I can't even remember now. And then Foundation 3 stars. And that book, short story, My Evil Mother, I gave 1 star. I do need to finish The Crown of Gilded Bones as my 500 plus pages reading prompt for Orilium. And then I picked up 2 more prompts. So I don't remember what they are. I would need to check that out. But I do have a ton of books I want to read, and maybe I can fit one of those books that I read already into those. Let me just look at my Orilium folder on my computer. Okay, so one of them was Fire, Weasel, and Danger. Unlimited amount of people can pick it up, and then it was 10 guild reputation points, and it was a book from a new to me author. Okay, and the other one was unlimited amount of people can pick it up, 10 guild reputation points, steal a book from someone else's TBR. So maybe I can use Gallant for that, because technically I did take it off of Rise TBR. So maybe I'll read Gallant. Well, I already read Gallant, but maybe I'll put Gallant for that, since it's not really on my TBR for Orilium. But John's calling me, so I'm gonna pick that up real quick. Hello?
Hello? The 19th, the Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be going 2 Mondays?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I decided to pick up A Forgery of Roses. It is about a girl named Mira Whitlock who can paint portraits of people that physically alter their appearances, but it's so far it's only small things like lengthening eyelashes and healing scrapes. So people are trying to like blackmail her into doing something that may resurrect someone, and I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So I have high hopes for this one. I'm thinking it's going to be a 5-star read. I'm hoping it's going to be a 5-star read, because the last few books I've read have not been the best. Other than Gallant. I mean, Gallant I gave 4 stars to. It wasn't bad, but I really just need some 5-star read. And I was also thinking of maybe upping Wild and Wicked Things to a 5-star, because I keep thinking about it. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep reading this while we are reading. We have 25 minutes to read left, and then I will update you guys on how it's going. So it's been like 2 seconds since I last updated, but I just got 7% in, and you learned that she has to feel the pain that she heals. Like if she heals a scrape from somebody, like right now she's healing the scrape from a dog's leg, and apparently she feels the pain that that dog was feeling. So I just wanted to update you and let you know that. But yes, she is being blackmailed pretty heavily, and I'm starving. I need to make some food in 6 minutes. Oh, maybe I'll make a Hot Pocket. But it's so good so far. It really is so good. I have a great feeling about this book. And she's trying to raise money because her sister is sick. So that's why she's thinking of doing the blackmailing thing, on top of the fact that she doesn't want anybody to know that she can heal people with her paintings, because I'm sure you could figure out why that's a bad thing. But I'm sure you can figure out why that's a bad thing. And the, sorry, that mic is really loud. And the, what is it called? The little like header to tell you what it's about says it's a gothic young adult fantasy with a mystery element. So we're gonna see how that goes. And the person that, oh God. The person that she's wanted to heal is the mayor's, or mayor or governor or somebody's son, and he died falling off a balcony. That's all I know so far. It's not really a spoiler. It's literally so close to the beginning of the book, so you'll find that out almost right away. And Potato needs some loves. So yeah. Hi, baby. Why? Yeah, think of. This is why I have like almost no makeup left on, because she just licks it all off of my face. She just like that. Oh, so cute. So cute. Okay, paw. Yes, other paw. Other paw. Yes, good girl. Look at this couch. What are you doing to my couch? You wink at me? I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh! Okay. I've got 5 minutes left. Okay. I'm making my Hot Pocket now. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom just taking my makeup off now because my eye is really starting to bother me. And I just wanted to fill you guys in. I'm really enjoying it so far. I was a little nervous at one part, but no, it's really good. It is really good. And the secondhand embarrassment is so real. This poor girl. I think there's gonna be a bit of a romance in it. Sorry if that looks super weird. I think there's gonna be a bit of a romance in it. And I figured out what the mystery is going to be. Also, if you're squeamish, there is a scene with quite a bit of blood in it. So far, at least. I don't know how the rest of the book is gonna go yet, obviously, but yeah, there's like a brain out. So if that's gonna bother you, I definitely would maybe skip this one. But other than that, well, you can probably skip it. It's like a paragraph, really. Yeah, so far, I'm loving it. I think it's definitely gonna be a 5 stars, but we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping the mystery aspect of this doesn't completely ruin the book, because a lot of the time I can solve the mystery part so quickly and then it just ruins the whole story for me. And I have an idea already, but you don't know really anything yet, so I'm literally just taking a guess. But I'm going to wash my face, and then I'm going to And then I'm going to start reading with the live stream. So, if anybody's in the peace talk, say hello. They'll be doing the 48-hour readathon, which starts, I guess, oh, 7, it does 7. Started an hour ago for me, actually. But if you are participating in the peace talk, I hope you have a great time. And I hope I have a great time reading whatever I'm reading. I think I'll probably finish this book tonight, honestly. I might even stay up until 1 a.m. to finish it. If it takes me that long. I might be able to get it done by midnight, but also I'm starting to feel this little like tickle in the back of my throat, like almost on the back of my tongue, like there's a hair in my nose. And I really hope that I'm not getting sick because I cannot afford to be sick right now. You know, I'm just gonna make some tea and pretend that it's not happening. So there's that. Also, if it seems like I'm using a lot of different steps, it's because I do. I take my eye makeup off with this Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover for lids and lashes. You just shake it up and then put it on like a pad and clean your face with it. And then I use the Take the Day Off balm to take the rest of my face makeup off. It's just like a hard oil that when you put it on your face turns into an oil. And then I wash my face with this afterwards so that there's no oil left on my face at all, because I will break out. And then my moisturizer is this really cheap Cetaphil Deep Hydration. That's literally all I do. Take my makeup off. I don't use toner or any of that stuff because my skin is so sensitive. So if you have sensitive skin, this might be a good way for you to take your makeup off, because mine is very, very sensitive. You can already see how red it is from literally just washing it as I rub the crap out of my eye. Yeah. So let's go do some peace talks. I have 4 minutes and 36 seconds to spare, so I'm just updating my planner, and I got my book ready to go, and I'm getting my bullet journal. Almost smacked myself in the face with that. And getting my reading journal ready to go. So I am going. This is how I take notes of like what I'm reading at the moment, by the way. So if you see a million of these like on my desk in any video, it's just notes about whatever book I'm reading, because that's what I'm going to say in my review. So oh, and if you want to read any of my reviews, they are linked down below, my Goodreads link, as well as like my Twitter, Instagram, and my Amazon wishlist. I think I don't think there's anything else there. But yeah, they're always linked down below, and any books I ever mention in these videos will always be linked down below with the Goodreads link, so if you want to check them out. But yeah, let's get to doing this. I'm down to 3 minutes, and my battery's gonna die of shit. I'm gonna charge that real quick. Good morning. It is Saturday, and I realized I didn't end the sprint. I just got out of the shower. Actually, it's not actually morning. It's almost noon time. I've been up since 6 a.m. and I hopped into Becca's sprint. Her sprint started at like 4 a.m. for me, so there was no way I was waking up at 4 a.m. On my day off. So I hopped into her sprints, and now I'm over in Marissa's sprints on Genre. Oh, my eye is twitching. Over on the Genre Garden channel. And yeah, I realized it didn't end the vlog yesterday, and I don't even remember where I left off, but I am almost done with A Forgery of Roses. It's really good so far. There is one thing that really bothered me, the way they keep saying, like, artists, it's hot outside today, like God, basically. And I hate when authors do that. They'll like change it to another word that's like cauldrons in Saturday Mass or mother, you know, like I hate that. I really hate it. Just change the phrasing. It doesn't need to be like some holy term. Just change the phrasing completely, like get rid of it, because it just sounds so stupid. So stupid, I hate it. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here because I have to edit this video today and post it today and make the thumbnail and everything today. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Way back a year ago,